Hello again, this is Vice President Titus. I'll talk a little bit about how you can get civically engaged through ASUW and why being involved in ASUW is important. So civic engagement through ASUW, we work with the local and state government by lobbying them. We also write legislation in our own Senate that formulates recommendations and suggestions for the local and state government to take into consideration. And those recommendations are taken to the local and state government, and they're considered by our city council members and our state legislators. You can also be civically engaged on university policy decisions through ASUW. ASUW is probably the most powerful way for students to sort of weigh in on university decisions and university policy. And then it's also important to elect your representatives. We've talked about it before in this module, but we'll talk about it again. The people who you elect in ASUW are the students who are participating in these conversations and participating in the sort of decisions that are being made that will affect all students. So it's important to vote to elect your representatives so that you can trust that the students who are sitting in those roles and have the privilege and opportunity to speak with university leadership are effectively and accurately representing your wants and needs. Probably the most prominent example of how these decisions affect students on a day-to-day basis is allocating tuition and fee dollars. So for example, the advising fee is a well-known fee to all of us students, and it is a much debated fee. ASUW each and every year makes a recommendation on whether to increase that fee or not. We do a lot of education and outreach based on that. And that recommendation is passed through our Senate. So the folks that you represent to sit in those Senate seats are voting on whether or not to make that recommendation or not. So it's important that you vote in the elections, be civically engaged, and just be engaged and plugged in overall.